Alright, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, we're gonna start by giving infinite honors and praises to
Yahweh,
Hashem,
Yahushua,
Hashem,
Harakakadash.
Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, rule and teach well, peace and blessing to the open faithful elect, across the four corners, living and preaching the truth, to test their ability and sincerity. Shalom. Right? And as you know, a lot of shit going down, man. We very well could be in the year of the end, man. Right? The elder apostle deemed it the year of the Lord turning up. He's gonna be turning up on his. First and foremost, he's gonna turn up on his men. He's gonna turn up with these prophecies. He's gonna turn up with that G frequency, and you know what we talking about, man. Right? The people you see getting juiced and all this, they're gonna be getting hit by them juice effects. All right, but during all this, you got to understand that the Lord willed it this way. There's a time and a season where everything had to happen, huh? That's why you've been seeing over the years things constantly advancing. Right? We very well could be at the pinnacle, right?
Ecclesiastes 3:1. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven.
Right? So the Lord is not the author of confusion, man. There's a time for everything that needs to happen. There's gonna be a time where Esau needs to be taken out of his rulership. There's gonna be a time when we ain't gonna have to be slaves anymore, huh? Right? Where we ain't gonna have to be under this American rule, where America ain't gonna be ruling the whole earth. Right? Read.
Verse 2. A time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted.
Right? And it's the time to pluck up right now, man. America's about to be plucked out of rulership. Amalekites, these so-called Jews, they're about to be plucked out of their place. Okay, they're about to be brought to a lower state, huh? Right? You got to verse 16, elder.
All right. Verse 16, Ecclesiastes 3:16. And moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment, that wickedness was there, and the place of righteousness, that iniquity was there.
Right, so the Lord's witnessing all the things happening on the planet Earth. He sees what's going on. Huh? Right, so there's no slackness in his judgment. He just waits. Right, the wicked are reserved for the day of wrath. Okay, at the end of the day, Esau had his blessing. He got that little season. He received it from Yahweh. Right, you can read the next verse. Then you can go to yours.
Okay. Verse 17. I said in my heart, Yahweh shall judge the righteous and the wicked, for there is a time there for every purpose and for every work.
Right, so don't get impatient. Just wait on the Lord, man. He said he's gonna handle it, so he's gonna handle it. All we gotta do is do our part. That's already written, man. So it's already handled. You just gotta have faith.
Right, bro.
Real quick, back me up. We'll jump it out. This Sirach, chapter 36 and verse 16. It says, reward them that wait for thee, and let the prophets be found faithful.
Right? Who are the ones that are going to be waiting on the Lord? Only the elect. We're the only ones written to be waiting on the Lord, willing with those men. Right? They're going to be the ones maintaining, keeping the word of the Lord's patience. Right? Right? So you're going to get the reward. That's what we're waiting on.
Here's the faith and the patience of the saints. There's 2nd Ezra chapter 5, start at verse 41. It says, and I said, behold, O Lord, yet art thou nigh unto them that be reserved to the end. And what shall they do that have been before me, or we that be now, or they that shall come after us?
Right, so he's basically asking what we're going to do. We are the ones that came before and the ones that are going to come after. Right? But this is that last captivity. You got to understand, Idris that just came out the Babylonian captivity straight into the Persian captivity. So he was living in different times, man. I know it looked hopeless, hopeless in those times, because you still had the Greeks and the Romans to go through.
Verse 42. And he said unto me, I will liken my judgment unto a ring.
Right? Now, ring is that perfect circle. Okay, there's order in all things. You read?
Like as there is no slackness of the last, even so there is no swiftness of the first.
Right? So this is a perfect circle that the Lord deals with. It's a perfect cycle of prophecy, man. Nothing is coming too fast and nothing is coming too slow.
Everything is right on time.
Everything is right on time. And it goes around, come around, people be saying.
Yeah.
He's an on-time power.
Yes, he is. God.
All right, man.
Verse 43.
You go verse 48.
So I answered and said, cloudest thou not? Yeah, so like, couldst thou not make those that have been made and be now and that are for to come at once, that thou mightest show thy judgment the sooner?
Right? So sometimes we get in that mindset when you praying like, damn, I wish you would have just did all this fast. You couldn't have did it at this time, or you couldn't have did it like this.
Lord, it's making us look bad. Lord, it's gonna make, if you do it this way, But go ahead, Lord.
God.
Go ahead, God.
Oh man, God. It says verse 44. Then he answered me and said, the creature may not haste above the maker.
Why can we make haste above the maker? Because he knows what he's doing, man. That's like an insult to the Lord. You asking, man, you couldn't have did it like this? You couldn't have hurried up a little bit? But the Lord knows what he's doing. He's been running the operation since before we were even a thought.
Oh, that second or the sixth chapter goes to that. Real quick, this Isaiah 55:8. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord.
So there's certain limitations put on us that the Lord don't have, man. He knows exactly what's going to happen and when it's going to happen. We don't. Right? That's why we got to operate off faith. The Lord don't need faith.
Yeah.
I got you in there, brother.
He created it. Verse 9. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts.
Right now, standing on this earth, ain't no brother just Superman jumping to the heavens, man. That's a limit you can't reach. Right? That's an unreachable, unbridgeable gap, I people be saying, man. You got to do it, though.
All right, this is Romans 7:18. It says, for I know that in me, that is in my flesh, dwelleth no good thing. For to will is present with me, but how to perform that which is good, I find not.
Right? For the will is present with us, as in we could do this, we could do that, we could try our best, but we don't have the perfectness of how to perform that. We can't do the Lord's will as best as the Lord can force us to do it. I feel like that.
Right. Yeah. That's why he said to strive. Striving to put forth your best effort to do it. Okay?
Yeah, but just going back to what the brother say, man, we're not in a position to tell the Lord, that he's not moving fast enough, that he's late, he's running late, or he could have did this better, he could have did that better, man. We're a part of his program. And like this says in Romans 7:8, how to perform that which is good, we find not, man. That is not in us. That's why we need salvation. That's why we need Yahweh, to come and, basically give us the Rakakwadash so that we can, vibe and weave our ways through these different wiles of the devil, beginning with the so-called juice, which is going to go on to lead to the charagma, right? This is Jeremiah 33:14. It says, behold, the days come, saith Yahweh, that I will perform that good thing which I have promised unto the house of Israel and to the house of Judah, man. So the Lord is all about his word. So he's gonna be on time, exactly the way he say he's gonna do it. You know what I mean? You got it, bro.
Yeah. Second chapter 5 and verse 44. It says, then he answered me and said, the creature may not haste above the maker, neither may the world hold them at once that shall be created therein. Verse 45. And I said, as thou hast said unto thy servant, that thou which givest life to all hast given life at once to the creature that thou hast created.
He made us, man. So who are we? Okay. You read. And
the creature bare it, even so it might now also bear them that now be present at once.
You read, man.
God. Verse 46. And he said unto me, ask the womb of a woman, and say unto her, if thou bringest forth children, why doest thou it not together, but one after another? Pray her therefore to bring forth 10 children at once.
Hey, that's not something you're gonna see, man. I mean, there was an article shit in West Africa, a woman actually had 9 kids at once or whatever. Right, but that's not something you're gonna commonly see. That's unnatural. Okay, yeah. Read.
Hey, the average Eve today, even have 1 or 2, and that's it. And go get a tube tied, or clipped and burnt, and all this shit like that. Okay.
How long it take? It take a process of time, a certain amount of months. Okay, got to take place for that water eventually break. Right, for the child is healthy enough to even come out the womb. That's the same way these processes work.
Yeah.
Okay, you gotta wait for certain shit to build up, right? So you can see the climax of it, man.
Yeah. What they call what's called birth pains, man. Before that child comes, she's gonna have these contractions, which are the beginning of the sorrows before the actual child bears. Then all hell breaks loose. The water bust. Verse 47. And I said, she cannot, but must do it by distance of time.
That's how these prophecies got to take place, by distance of time. But we're at the end of that time, it looks like, man. Lord willing. Okay, we very well entering into that time where Lord gonna crack open them skies with them quote unquote UFOs and beam us up out of here.
Yeah, I mean, we know we don't know the exact day, but we know the season. Like the brother started at first, beginning with Ecclesiastes 3 and 1. There's a time and a season, man. We know that we're in that time in the season where the Lord is about to visit this place, man.
Yeah.
I got one for you when you finish.
Just finished off verse 48.
Last verse. 5 verse 48. Then said he unto me, even so have I given the womb of the earth to those that be sown in it in their times.
Right? And when he said the womb of the earth, that's talking about that power off. Right? He set all the heathen up in their own time. This is Esau's time, but his time is coming to an end. Point blank period, man. You
got this is Sirach 21, and I started 14, but the point in 15. It says the inner parts of a fool are like a broken vessel, and he will hold no knowledge as long as he liveth. If a skillful man hear a wise word, he will commend it and add unto it.
Right? And who are those skillful men? The elect. All right, that's why they say take heed how every man builds thereupon, man. So those unskillful men, them unwise men are gonna break down this foundation. Right, but those wise men are gonna build upon it. Okay, get deeper and more explanatory into these prophecies, explaining what's going on better and better as the generations come on.
But as soon as one of no understanding heareth it, it displeaseth him, and he casteth it behind his back.
Right, who was that? The 2/3, man. You niggas. You of no understanding. You brute beast. Right, you hear this word and it aggravates you because you don't understand. You go forth speaking ill of things you don't understand, just making bold statements or Jesus this, Jesus that, Lord this, Lord like that, man.
Talking shit about us.
Scoffing, yeah, God,
yeah, this not even taking us serious. That's another thing, man. You know what I'm saying? When it says, and he that casteth it behind his back, as if it's nothing. Oh, I'm about to worry about that shit, man. I'm finna go get this juice so I can go get this money, man. You know, verse 16. The talking of a fool is like a burden in the way, but grace shall be found in the lips of the wise.
Right? Talking of a fool is like a burden. That's literal, man. Just hearing a nigga talk is like a weight on your brain. That shit give you a headache.
Yes.
Right? But grace is gonna be found in the lips of the wise through the things we're saying, through pushing these prophecies like that. That's how we're gonna obtain our mercy, God.
Yeah. Verse 17. They inquire at the mouth of the wise man in the congregation.
Right? Who's the mouth of that wise man? They're going to be inquiring of us. They're going to be inquiring of the Lord's men, of his prophets. Right?
And they shall ponder his words in their heart.
Right? You're going to have to ponder these words in your hearts, man. Right now, you're pondering these words in your heart. Okay, you're thinking about, damn, well, this is actually taking place right now. The prophecies that they've been speaking about, this is happening, this is happening. Okay? But only elect are really going to receive the words that are being said.
Right. It says, verse 18, as is a house that is destroyed, so is wisdom to a fool, and the knowledge of the unwise is as talk without sense. All that bullshit that we have to hear, man. You know, that's it.
Yeah. All right. 2 Ezra chapter 9, verses 5 and 6. It says, for like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. So we're in that time to where it was a set frame, a set period to where we're going to be in captivity, okay, being a slave. And the time that we're entering into now is what the book of Genesis was talking about with Esau and Edom. In 2 Ezra 6 chapter goes into when Esau came out first and Jacob held his heel. So he's bringing him down, okay, and he's being brought down by this word. So we're going from slave to being a king. Okay, that's how Yahweh set it up, man. All right. Verse 6 says, even so, the times, keyword, also of the highest have plain beginnings in wonder and powerful works and endings in effects and signs. So going back all the way to the beginning, it was done through marvelous works. Okay, the firmament in the heaven, the whole creation. Okay, which were done by Yahweh Shah and the Allahayim. All right. And these endings are going to be done in what? It says what? In powerful works and endings and signs and effects. And those signs goes into the heavens, man. All right. We have signs all around us, man, amongst the whole body. All right. And effects go into what? It being done. It coming into fruition, manifesting. You seeing it with your very eyes. Okay. So when the prophets are being spoken and you actually see it happen, that's what it was saying right here. All right. You got it.
Matthew 16:1 says the Pharisees also with the Sadducees came, tempting desired him that he would shew them a sign from heaven, which is what niggas do. Oh, show us something right now. Show us that the Lord dealing with you right now. They go on them UFOs pop up or something. Okay, and it says he answered and said unto them, when it is evening, ye say it will be fair weather, for the sky is red. And when in the morning it will be foul weather today, for the sky is red and lowering. O ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky, but ye cannot discern the signs of the times, man. That's how these niggas are. Okay, you can tell us all about this, all about that, but you don't know what the fuck is going on. You got that juice, but you got the nerve to come with your opinion, man.
I got you.
God,
It's Isaiah 5:11. Woe unto them that rise up early in the morning, that they may follow strong drink, that
right.
continue unto night, till wine inflame them.
Right? And you niggas are inflamed by that wine. You're inflamed by the philosophy of the so-called white man. You're inflamed by that pestilence.
They literally they literally putting their wine in your ass, man.
Really about to have inflammation too. For real.
Esau putting that wine inside y'all stupid ass.
Yep.
You know? Right? It says, and the harp, and the viol, and the tabret, and pipe, and wine are in their feast. Right?
And you dancing the Esau's beat, you dancing the Esau's tune, man.
Yeah. Like, I'm gonna get I'm gonna get the juice, man, and I'm gonna go back to the normal. And man, we building black businesses, man, and we trying to buy property, man, and you know, we trying to prosper, man. We gotta take full advantage of the American dream, man. This white man don't want you black brothers and you black sisters to get the fuck out of here, man. The Lord got your black ass here to be in slavery, okay? We're here to be cursed. We're here to amend for going against the law, statutes, and commandments, for breaking that covenant that we made with the Lord, man. Yep. The Lord ain't put us here to prosper. He put us here to realize that we fucked up, okay? Verse 13, Salakia. I'm gonna read 12, finish 12. And the harp and the viol, the tabret and pipe and wine are in their feast, but they regard not the work of Yahweh, neither consider the operation of his hands.
You too busy dancing the Esau song to hit this song being played right now, man. Like Ezekiel, the 33rd chapter. We played that tune, but you ain't dancing, man. Yeah.
Therefore, my people are going into captivity because they have no knowledge.
You hard headed. You don't want to listen. You don't like a jig that look just like you telling you some shit. All right, but when a heathen come and tell you some shit, you all for it
right away, sir. Got it. Okay.
And their honorable men are famished, and their multitude dried up with thirst.
Yeah, so-called honorable men, these so-called black leaders, right? These black that's black leaders, man. Okay, those are the famished ones. They don't have any information, but these are the people that are leading you, man. And they're just dancing the Esau's tune as well. Mm-hmm. That's why you in the situation you in right now. You constantly want to follow after heathen. I gotta be like him. I gotta be like him. You got a whole identity set for yourself, given to you.
Verse 14. Therefore, hell have enlarged herself and opened her mouth without measure.
Right, without measure. And who the scriptures compare to hell, man? Esau Edom. Okay, it says he is as hell and as death and cannot be satisfied. He opens his mouth without measure, man. He just trying to swallow up everything, and you let him do it. Read. And
their glory, and their multitude, and their pomp, and he that rejoiceth shall descend into it.
Right? So all you niggas are gonna descend into Esau's mouth, and we're seeing that right now, man. You're taking that juice, you're believing the hype of this pestilence that's out here. You're gonna eventually end up taking that Karabah, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Verse 15. And the mean man shall be brought down, and the mighty man shall be humbled, and the eyes of the lofty shall be humbled.
Who's that gonna start with? Of course, it's gonna start with Israel. All right, the men amongst Israel gonna be humble. For those of you that thinking you got it when you don't have it, man, that's gonna lead to Esau being humble, man. All right, because right after that judgment comes to the Lord's people, he's about to deal with the rest of the heathen, and Esau's at the top of that list. Read.
Hey, read that again real quick.
All right.
I like that.
Verse Isaiah 5:15. And the mean man shall be brought down.
That's right. Esau, Edom, Amalek, beginning with you top bankers, man.
Right.
You're gonna be brought down, man. Okay, to that low pit, man. You're even gonna try to run and hide in these caves, underground bunkers, to duck Yahweh while Yahweh shot. But it ain't gonna even happen, man. You're gonna become hunters in that day with spiritual power. All right. You're not getting away from anything. The mean man, you got it, Elder.
And the mighty man shall be humble.
Right, man.
And the eyes of the lofty shall be humble.
Yeah, and those mighty men go to us right here, man. Okay. No.
The mighty man shall be humble. They're going back in Esau.
That's right. So like the Esau Edom. Okay, that mighty man who has that power given from Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah right now today. We don't have that right now. Scripture says to wait upon the Lord. Zephaniah 3:8.
Right.
All right. He gonna give us that strength. All right.
Right, man.
Go out, you're trying to fight Esau Edom right now, man. You're gonna wind up in the spirit world. Yeah.
It says, and the eyes of the lofty, man. That's that pride.
That pride. Yeah.
You know, that shit gonna be brought down.
Yeah.
That was it.
It tells you that in Malachi 4:1 about the haughty one. Okay, that pride, man. Okay. How the fuck can a slave have pride out here, man? You come telling us what you want us to say, man. You trying to break the scripture down, and nigga, you don't have no kind of works. Okay? You have pride also. So they'll join hand in hand with Esau Edom, you both want to be destroyed.
Oh man, I got you right here. Isaiah 5:21. Woe unto them that are wise in their own eyes and prudent in their own sight.
Yeah, wise in your own eyes. All right. And you think the thing that you're saying or doing is actually the right thing. That's a demon that's up on you that got you in that path like that. It's going to lead to your destruction. Fully persuaded.
Woe unto them that are mighty to drink wine and men of strength to mingle strong drink. They get deep into that bullshit, right?
Yeah.
Which justify the wicked for reward. Don't they do that?
They do it.
When you go and get the jab, when you go and get that juice, you're justifying the wicked for a reward, man. Yeah. That's what you're doing. The reward of what? Of keeping your job. The reward of being able to sending your kids to school to get programmed and indoctrinated by these damn devils and everything else that come with it. To be a part of this fucking society, right?
Yeah.
You know? It says, the rest of 23 says, and take away the righteousness of the righteous from him. And that's what you do, man. You want to take the liberty that we do have, like what? Putting up videos, going out here and edifying the elect. You want to take that privilege away from us. You want to take the Bibles away from us.
Yep.
You want to take our honor away from us and paint a picture like we some type of terrorists or some type of killers or some type of extremists or endangered to society or some bullshit, man. Okay?
Yeah.
Right? It says, therefore, as the fire devoureth the stubble and the flame consumeth the chaff, so their root shall be as rottenness, and their blossom shall go up as dust, because they have cast away the law of Yahweh of hosts and despised the word of the Holy One of Yasharallah. You got it?
Right, man. That's what our people have done. You've already cast the Lord away, and you've done even more by taking that fucking juice, man. Okay?
I always start off spiritual, then it manifests to the physical. The Lord just giving you the fruit. I say the fruit of your thoughts, man. You ain't with this whole Israelite thing. It's weird to you. You trust in Esau, but Lord about to get you to show it. He about to get you to brand yourself.
Yeah, got you one out. 2 Ezra 9:9. Then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have spirit God, which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments.
You're gonna dwell in torments for you niggas that just fuck all that. I was in that fuck all that mentality. These niggas ain't talking about that, man. They ain't talking about nothing. This ain't important. But now it's here. Now what? Martial law is here. Okay, there are places where martial law is going down. New York City might as well be martial law out there, man.
Yep.
Okay, you got to get this juice. You got to do this. You got to do that. You can't walk into certain places, man. But you still had the nerve to say that you had an opinion about some shit, bro.
Yeah. And we took that ride out there in New Orleans. Me and the elder went up in this in the lit hubs and everything like that. On the front of the thing, it said, "Do you have to show your verification of that juice, that juice, okay,
just to get in
just
there.
to get in there. It could take a fucking a piss in the store and come right back out. Not even hanging around in there, man.
Ain't no fucking
But these are the strategic measures Esau coming down with those decrees, which is going to lead to these troops, okay, standing in front of these stores like that, all throughout the streets. Okay, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
We got precept for you.
Con. Yep.
You ready?
Come on with it.
All right, this is Joel 1, and I'm gonna start at 9. It says, the meat offering and the drink offering is cut off from the house of Yahweh. The priests, Yahweh's ministers mourn. What state are we in?
Yeah, state of mourning right now.
It says the field is wasted, the land mourneth, for the corn is wasted, the new wine is dried up, the oil languishes. Be ye ashamed, meaning all of that shit that used to be that old so-called American
dream.
That shit is starting to what?
It's dried up.
Dry up, man. Now you gotta get juiced up in order to be able to survive and have a livelihood, basically. Right? The Lord is shutting all that bullshit and all that freedom that you fucking wicked motherfuckers got. And he's really set a trap for you, man. All right? Verse 11. Be ye ashamed, O ye husbandmen. Howl, O ye vine dressers. Right? Because that's the mindset that we're in, right?
Yeah.
For the wheat and for the barley, because the harvest of the field is perished. And that's literally about to come, man. We always talk about the what? Famine.
Famine.
That's coming. This big ass economic crash. It's about to impact America, man, on a scale never seen since this place been a nation. When you go back into Daniel, the 12th chapter tells you that, man. This earth is gonna see a time that it has never seen since the beginning of creation, man. Okay. So it says,
unprecedented.
The pomegranate tree, the palm tree also, and the apple tree, even all the trees of the field are withered, because joy is withered away from the sons of men.
That's it, man.
That's all them privileges that you used to have. Elder Tahar deemed this, Apostle Elder Tahar deemed this as what? The year of Yahweh Shai turning up, man. Turning shit up, turning things up, turning these prophecies up, turning this famine up, this pestilence up.
Let's go.
All right, these race wars. Okay, these wars going on over in the Middle East, man. Okay, you wicked ass niggas, you 2/3 dropping fucking dead, man. Those numbers turning up. Okay, sightings in the heavens of the chariots, man. So-called UFOs turning up, man. Okay,
right.
It says, gird yourselves and lament, ye priests. What are we doing? How do you gird yourself? Preparing yourselves, getting your house in order, studying to show thyself approved, man. Researching, getting on that watchtower, blowing the trumpet, letting your people know trouble is on the way. Thus saith the Holy Bible, as it is written. Right?
Right.
Lament. How do you lament? You sigh, you cry for all the abominations that be done thereof, right? Ye priests, who are the priests? All right, the elect men of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. How ye ministers of the altar, come, lie all night in sackcloth. All night,
man. We do these truth.
Get a Lord no rest.
Isaiah 62. Right.
Ye ministers of my power, for the meat offering and the drink offering is withholding from the house of your power. You know what I'm saying? You go ahead, huh? I mean, there's more I can say. Sanctify ye a fast, call a solemn assembly, gather the elders, and all the inhabitants of the land into the house of Yahweh your power, and cry unto Yahweh. That's what we're doing when we go on the highways and byways, beginning with the apostles, all the way down to the least of us, man.
House of David.
You got it.
Yeah, the tabernacle is with men, man. So all of us are rocking on the same song, doing the same vibration in this time right now. The prophets are back. We did a video on that a while ago, man. All right. So we're all standing out in our lot, okay, pushing this gospel, all right, proclaiming, all right, these things that are coming and will come. All right. Real quick. The second Ezra chapter 16, verse 37, back in what the elder said, behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack. So when the elder was going into the year of turning up, okay, it's what? These prophets are turning up. It says what? They draw nigh and are not slack. They're not going to turn down. They're going to turn up more. And the more they turn up, the more we turn up in the spirit. We're making them turn up because we out here on the highways and byways telling you what's going to happen. Verse 38, as when a woman with child in the 9th month bringing forth her son, with 2 or 3 hours, her birth, great pains compares her womb, which pains when the child come forth, they slack not a moment. All right. You want to go ahead? Yeah. So when this woman is giving is coming into to producing that child, that's how these beginning of sorrows and great mourns are happening up on the earth. All right.
Sudden, it's gonna catch you off guard. Woman don't know when the fucking water gonna break.
Is it? You got it, elder.
All right. Joel 1 and 15. Alas for the day of Yahweh is at hand, and as a destruction from the Almighty shall it come.
Right, man. What's the day of the Lord? Okay. These 4 winds are going to blow up on the earth. The Charagma, Jacob's trouble, martial law, concentration camp, famine. Okay. That's the one that famine's going to be. That's the next big thing.
See, pestilence, we always talk about pestilence and famine. Pestilence, famine. Matter of fact, I hold the one. What is that? I want to say Ezekiel the 3rd chapter. I mean chapter 2, where it says lamentation, mourning, and woe.
Okay. Yeah,
what is that? Ezekiel 2
and 10.
Yeah. Right. All right. Go ahead right quick.
Ezekiel 2 and 10. I said verse 9. And it says, and when I look and behold, and hand was sent unto me, and lo, a roll of a book was therein. And he spread it before me, and it was written within and without.
Now this is the Holy Bible. Go ahead.
And there was written therein lamentation, mourning, and woe.
Right, man. Holy hell, destruction, and death, man. Okay. And what brings holy hell, destruction, and death, man? Pestilence and famine and war. Right?
Yes.
So here we go. This is Joel chapter 1, verse 16. It says, is not the meat cut off from before our eyes? Yeah. Joy and gladness from the house of our power.
Yep. The famine, man, because it's going to be cut off, man. These shortages are happening, man. When a man doesn't have nothing to eat, he's going to turn into a wild ass animal, man. Okay, this is going to be the famine is detrimental. Is all over the Bible from front to back. Okay, not be able to get your goods and services. Okay, because you people Esau shooting these foods up with these genetically molecules and everything like that. That's why you niggas eat every 30 minutes, man. You got to have something inside of your mouth. Okay, but you finna be cut off from that, man. But the men of the Lord are going to eat according to Isaiah 65. All right. So when it says that Jacob's trouble, a time that's never going to be happening, what were the Israelites doing back in 70 AD? Was eat any fucking thing they can get their hands on. Okay. When Titus, Vespasian, okay, Domitian which was the little brother, they came in, sacked the temple, which Tiberius was the worst of them all. Okay. And built a gate around the city where there was no way in and no way out. It's going to happen right now today. All right. 70 AD on steroids. Go ahead, Oxalak. I ain't cut you.
Siege of Babylon. That's what the whole book of Lamentations is about. They talk about it eating their kids and this was happening. It's gonna be a fucked up experience, man.
Verse 17. The seed is rotten under their clods. The garners are laid desolate. The barns are broken down, for the corn is withered.
Yeah. And all you farmers and everything like that, not gonna be able to produce you get your crops and everything like that. It's a shortage on that already, man. You truckers not gonna be able to come into the cities, man. Okay?
I don't think they're gonna affect the truckers.
Right? You truckers not gonna be able to come into the city, man. You truckers not coming to the city, man. All right. They was already quitting already as it was when this thing first popped off last year, okay? So it's no way these armored vehicles are gonna be coming into the city with these packages and everything like that. Okay? Goods and products. You'll be the first one to shut off. That's why the famine's gonna hit hard. That's right.
The grocery shelves about to really be empty. Y'all think that juice world made them empty? You ain't seen shit yet. Verse 18. How do the beasts groan? The herds of cattle are perplexed because they have no pasture. That's why the meat going so goddamn high, man.
Yeah. Yep.
You know?
Inflation leads to hyperinflation.
Yeah, the flocks of sheep are made desolate.
Mm-hmm.
Oh Yahweh, to thee will I cry. And we're crying.
Crying out to you.
For the fire have devoured the pastures of the wilderness, and the flame have burnt all the trees of the field, which is literally going to happen also when those nuclear missiles hit the bitch, man.
Right, bro.
The beasts of the field shall cry also unto thee, for the rivers of water are dried up, and the fire, and which goes into spiritual water as well.
Too. Yeah, it is true. Famine of the word.
That's right. And the fire have devoured the pastures of the wilderness. That's it.
That's it, man. The nuclear fire, which is radiation, hits that surface, man. It's gonna burn everything all the way up, man. And what the scriptures say, they're destroying wind. All right.
I was there.
And go into that flight.
No, you got it.
And that war spoke to that wormwood and in Revelations. That's gonna make the waters bitter and everything like that, man.
Yeah. 2nd Ezra 16 and 45, and therefore they that labor in vain. Right? Because all the things the elder just brought out, there ain't no reason to be trying to build up your life in this society, man. You trying to build a castle upon sand, right? All your foundations fucked up. There's nothing to look forward to in this place. Even the heathens realize that. That's Jeremiah 50 and 51st chapter. Right? Let every man go back to his own country, but you niggas don't have that sense because you really ain't got nowhere to go. And it says, for strangers shall reap their fruits and spoil their goods, overthrow their houses, and take their children captive. For in captivity and famine they shall get children. Right? So all these things are coming to you 2/3, man. You about to be afflicted. You about to be dealing with a famine. Esau's about to come down with that great wrath. Right? But all these scourges are sent for the wicked, not for us. We just gonna be spectating in these times, man. The only thing we're gonna have to worry about is ultimately judgment from the Lord through Esau, getting martyred, something like that, man. Okay, it says, and they that occupy their merchandise with robbery, you already know that's talking about the so-called white man. They that, the more they deck their cities, the more they build, all right, the Lord said he's going to throw down their houses, their possessions, and their own persons. And that's what this New World Order is all about. All right, reaching the white man, reaching the so-called white man, reaching the pinnacle of his success. All right, he's going to take over the whole earth a new way. Okay, it says, the more will I be angry with them for sin, for their sins, saith the Lord. All right, your ultimate sin is coming against the Lord's people, man.
I got you. Isaiah 47, and I started 11. Therefore shall evil come upon thee. Thou shalt not know from whence it riseth. And mischief shall fall upon thee. Thou shalt not be able to put it off.
That's right. And that mischief is gonna rise over you because you're not paying attention to the prophecies, man. The Yahweh says he's coming like a thief in the night to catch you off guard. Okay, and you're not gonna know whence it comes from because the men of the Lord are sighing and crying, warning you of these things. Warning come before destruction, but you're putting it off. You've cast away the Holy One of Yahshua. Come on.
Right. It says, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know.
Famine. Okay, that's gonna come upon you out of the blue. The thing that you were normally doing yesterday, today has a whole new trending. Okay.
Juice effect.
Them juice, yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Because you completely, they talking about that shit January 5th. Like Verizon and AT&T, they about to go full fledged. Yep. That G. I would just say that.
Yep. Yeah. Hey, here we go. And that goes right into what the brother said about the juice, all the way down to all of that deception that you motherfuckers up under, right? Right. Let all the deception and that juice save you, motherfuckers. Verse 12. Stand now with thine enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries. Yep. What is sorcery? When you're getting drugs.
Getting drugs.
Right? When you're getting people to juice world. That's sorcery, man. You people are victims of fucking sorcery. Okay? So let that sorcery save you.
Yeah. Oh.
Right? Wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be thou shalt be able to profit. If so, thou mayest prevail, which we know that's the Lord being sarcastic with your ass, man. All right?
Yep.
Y'all brothers can go ahead.
Come on, Elder. This Judges chapter 10 and verse 13. Started right here and read a couple of verses. Yet ye have forsaken me and served other gods, wherefore I will deliver you no more. So as the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, which Yahweh Shah was the one that delivered the children out of Egypt. Okay, Deuteronomy 18 chapter tells you that. Okay, Lord says he's not going to do that anymore. He's only saving his remnant this time. Okay, so you 2/3 go and serve your God Esau, Edom, and get more of those juices. Okay, just say it like that.
Some of them jungle juice.
Get them jungle juice. Okay, because the Most High is not taking all of you trials this time. Zechariah 13 and 8.
You know they got that Hawaiian punch.
The wild
Get that Idumean punch.
Yeah. Matter of fact, get the red kind.
Yeah.
Esau red. Get the red.
Yeah. The Idumean punch.
That's it. Verse 14. Go and cry unto the gods which ye have chosen. Let them deliver you in the time. Going back to what we brought out earlier, that word time, in the time of your tribulation, which is what? Jacob's trouble. Jacob's trouble and the great tribulation is the same thing for you Christians. Okay? So let Esau, Edom deliver you out of that. Okay? You think you're going to be delivered by taking that juice. You've been deceived. Okay? So the law will be justified in destroying you because he told you not to do it and you wouldn't serve Esau, Edom because you want to survive in this society, which America's on decline as we speak. You got it, brother.
Letter of Jeremiah 1 and 6 to 9.
Go ahead. No, you good. 42.
Okay. All right. It's a letter of Jeremiah 1 and 6 to 9. It is then by no means manifest unto us that they are gods. Therefore, fear them not. Speaking of these great idols. That juice is an idol. That charisma is an idol. If you worship Esau, that's an idol right there, man. All right. It says, for as a scarecrow in a garden of cucumbers keepeth nothing, so are their gods of wood and laid over with silver and gold. Though it look good, all right, they ain't doing nothing to you, man. All right, that juice ain't gonna do nothing but literally kill you, man. All right, and it says, and likewise their gods of wood and laid over with silver and gold are like to a white thorn in an orchard that every bird sitteth upon, as also to a dead body that is east into the dark. All right, so that's like putting your faith into a dead body when you're trusting in it. What Esau got to say, man. All right, it says, and ye shall know them to be no gods by the bright purple that rideth upon them, and they themselves shall afterward be eaten, and shall be a reproach in the country. All right, so Esau's about to become an embarrassment himself. All right, you about to see that he ain't no God, man. All right.
Take us off. Yeah, bro.
Okay. So with that, hope this was an edifying lesson. Anybody giving infinite honors and praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Harakakadash.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
To the elders and apostles, great millstone, the room and teach well, peace, blessing to the hopeful and faithful elect across the four corners. Shalom.
Shalom.
Abad Babal.
Abad Babal.
Kwam Yashala.
Kwam Yashala. Shalom. Shalom.